Hello. Fancy meeting you here. Yeah, I know. You haven't seen me here in a while. I apologize. I know I was talking about how I was going to be doing a lot of this, and you guys were going to be watching it, and I was going to be like, what do you think? And you were going to be like, you're not funny. Well, I mean, you're not 100% funny, and you try to, like, sugarcoat it, but then really you just hated it, and then you try to find, like, one thing, like, oh, this one thing was good, and you're like, oh, the one thing, and then I'd obsess over the one thing, and then, like, I'd do the one thing too much, and you'd be like, oh, you took the one thing, and then you ruined it, and then, where was I going with this? Oh, hello, it's been a while. So, I figured I'd just sit here and talk about some things that have been going on recently. Just got my boat up here. It's good stuff. Gonna go out on the boat. Got to go out on the boat while I was down there. It was pretty sweet. I still remember how to wakeboard. It's good. I'm still very white. Yeah, so I was definitely blinding people on the boat. I apologize to everyone that was on the boat. Not that any of you were going to watch this, since there was only a few people on them. I digress. I have the boat here, and going to go out on it. It's going to be awesome. So, Facebook. I decided, I was thinking about this, and I decided that, really, if I'm going to love myself, I should have a solid relationship with myself, right? And if I'm going to have a relationship with myself, where better to declare my love for myself than on Facebook, of course. So I went on there and I decided to set myself a relationship. I clicked relationship and it said with who, and I started to type it out, and then lo and behold, it auto completed my name, and I'm like, well, there you go. And I clicked it and it said, soulmates with Jesse Hunter. And I was like, right on, Facebook, letting me define my love the way I want to define it, And so I click save. No, it was no, it wouldn't let me save it. Here, let me read to you. Yeah, well, right there, I was, you cannot create a relationship with yourself. What? What do you mean I can't create? I mean, what are you trying to tell me, Facebook? Like, I love me. I am my own soulmate. Why is that so hard for you to understand? My love is just as strong as that couple's love, I mean, why are we limiting it's like we're sitting here just trying to get same-sex marriage, and people are fighting that. If we can't even get same-sex marriage going, like, how much longer is it going to take us to figure out that self-marriage, self-marriage. Marry yourself. Yeah, I tried to marry myself on Facebook. Anyway, what else has been going on with me? I have a nasty bruise on my leg. I wasn't sure how well I was gonna do in the game today. Ultimate game. Had an ultimate game today. It was ultimate, as usual. Yeah, but the leg with the bruise, it's pretty sore. I was actually not walking quite right today around the office because it hurt pretty good, and I was trying to favor it. I want to save as much as I can for the game, right? When I start running and jumping. But yeah. So the thing is, the way it happened last night, and so I was minding my own business. I'm just walking down the sidewalk and and I was looking at something over here, and I had looked ahead of me on the sidewalk. I know that there was a clear path there. I wouldn't just blindly walk down the sidewalk. I mean, that would be silly. So I'm walking, minding my own business. I turn to the side. I'm like, and, you know, spacing out. I space out from time to time, I understand, but I looked. The sidewalk was clear. So I turn, and next thing you know, as I'm bringing my right leg forward, all of a sudden it runs into something really freaking solid and hard, and I just about fall to my knees as it just, oh, fuck! Like right to the bone, just right on my thigh. Just, oh, son of a... And then, of course, some young lady, and I'm just like, what? I didn't even pull my pants down. Like, why would she be laughing? Oh, right, the fire hydrant. See, but the part that she probably didn't see is that I looked. That fire hydrant was not there. I'm telling you, the fire hydrant moved. I was not... That's the thing. So here's the way I look at it. It's ultimate rules, right? Is that I have the right-of-way to the space that I'm going to if I cannot change directions. In other words, if I am taking a line and somebody else comes, they can't just step in front of me. I have the right-of-way to that space that I'm heading to that I cannot prevent myself from going to, you know. And that's where I was going. I was looking to the side, you know, and he just right out in front of me. So I call foul. You know, ultimate rules, foul. And I'll tell you what, son of a bitch, if the fire hydrant did not contest. So I rest my case. Yeah. So now that I've just wasted 6.5 minutes of your life, apologize. But you thought there was going to be something interesting at the end of that story. Isn't that funny, the way I just get all excited as if like there's going to be some kind of like laugh at the end, and you're just like, okay, get the point with the fire hydrant. What? Fire? What? Oh, that's what my one viewer probably. That's my impersonation of my one viewer. Wait a minute, I just totally insulted anybody who actually watches this. That's a great way to win over your viewers, Jesse. Insult them. But honestly. Well, I'll watch it. I'll give myself 5 stars. Yeah. Tangent. I guess that's it. I told you 2 stories. One story about the malicious fire hydrant incident. We're just going to refer to it as the incident from now on. I don't think we need to belabor the point. I don't think anything needs to be mentioned about who ran into who. It doesn't matter. This is in the past. And now we need to look forward to how we're better going to handle situations such as the incident. And the marrying myself. But I don't want to steal the gay lesbian, you know, thunder or anything. I'm gonna wait till, you know, they have their day, and then when that's done, then it's my turn. That's right, Facebook. You hear that? I'm coming for you. Okay, well, now I've almost wasted 9 minutes of your time. I think that's all for now.